coming and joining me for a nice power boot camp class. Everything that we do is modifiable. Please push yourselves, but pace yourselves. I'll be reminding you about breathing from time to time throughout the workout. If you need to stop and take a break to catch your breath, to get a sip of water, that is all fine. Every exercise or drill that we'll do will probably go for approximately 30 seconds. So even if you stop something, you'll always be able to hop right back in and join us. Let's begin right here with a little run in place. Nice deep breaths. I happen to work barefoot, but if you want to have your shoes on, that's also fine. Whatever you're comfortable, whatever you're used to. Breathing deeply. Arms are swinging. I'll turn sideways from time to time just to give you different view so you can see the angles, you can see the arm swing, the knee lift, the soft landing. Right here, I'm going to begin to pump my arms back and forth. So I'm going to warm up the horizontal pushing and pulling muscles. Breathing deeply. Nice arm swing right here. And then I'm going to run for 4 counts, and I'm going to drop down into a squat for 4 counts. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and press. 2, 3, 4. Back up. 2, 3, 4, and press. 2, 3, 4, and lift. 2, 3, 4, press. 2, 3, 4, and again, and up. 2, 3, 4, press. 2, 3, 4. I'll give you the side view. 2, 3, 4. Hands on the hips. Head up, back straight again. Lift. 2, 3, and down. Good. One more set. Up. Now stay low right here and just lift up and down. Toes in contact with the ground, heels in contact with the ground, pushing the hips back. The knees bend forward slightly, but not going way out over the toes. Don't let the heels lift up. Again, this idea of pushing the hips back, and then bringing the hips back in line with the knees and the shoulders. Good. 4 more. 3. Deepen that breath. Back up, and let's run again. So we did some pulling back and forth, warming up the horizontal pushing and pulling muscles. Let's warm up the vertical pulling and pushing muscles. So pull, pull. So what we have right here, if you're familiar with some of the exercises at the gym, might look like both a lat pull down combined with a military press. So warming up the chest, shoulders, and the back. Again, as I mentioned at the beginning, slow things down if you need to. You can take this run, modify it to a march. Like I said, push yourself, pace yourself. Good, good. 4 more. And drop it down. Run 4, squat 4. 1, 2, 3, back low. And again, up. Now here, stay low. From this position, we're going to abduct the legs. I'm going to shift the weight right, left leg out to the side, and then right leg out to the side. Keeping my hands down on the thighs. So I'm going to have a forward lean right here. Give my back a little extra help. And again, this is just a little modification right here. Doesn't mean that that's wrong. That's fine. That adds a little bit more intensity to it. Bringing the arms across to the shoulders would add even a little bit more intensity. Putting the hands here behind the head. So again, pick and choose what's the most comfortable for you. 4, good. 3, 2, and last one. Let's bring those feet out wider. Lean to your right. Look back to your left. Good. And then lean to your left, look back to your right. And again. And over. So we get the body warm, we get a little bit of a sweat going, we get the heart rate up, we raise the core temperature of the muscles. And then right here, we're using dynamic stretching to enhance the body's functional range of motion. The idea that there's weight-bearing action going on, that we're on our feet, opening up the ranges. So not to be confused with a static stretch. And static stretching is fine, especially when we want to calm the body down, we want to relax at the end of a workout or at the end of a long and stressful day. But the static stretching isn't necessarily the best sort of stretching to get us prepared for an intense workout. Dynamic stretching is a much better option for us. All right, bring it center, turn the feet out, press against the inside of the knees. Left shoulder down, bring your chin to your right shoulder. And then right shoulder down, bring your chin to your left shoulder. Press those legs wide and twist. Good. And again, twist. So, getting into and explaining this dynamic concept right here, you can feel as you press down that work into the upper body. You feel the work in the legs holding the body. At the same time, you feel that range of motion through the back, through the shoulders, through the hips, even through the knees. One more time. Chin to the left shoulder, good, and back. Chin to the right shoulder, right here, feet parallel. Pull the abdomen up and in when we go sideways. Inhale, exhale, good. Inhale and exhale, good. Deepen that breath, pull up into the abs, good. And one more, roll it all the way up, roll those shoulders up and back. Whew. All right, and let's run it again, good. So before we were doing 4 counts up, 4 counts down. This time we're going to run 3 counts, drop down for a single count on 4, and then right back up running. So it's 1, 2, 3, press. 1, 2, 3. Again. Drop it down. Mm-hmm. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Stay low. Hands can be on the thighs, cross to the shoulders, behind the head. Let's squat. Lift. I'm going to inhale on the way down and then exhale on the lift. Now keep this in mind. What we're doing right here is something that we call sub-maximal strength work, meaning we're not lifting an external weight to exhaustion. And when we're doing heavier weights, the breathing is essential. You want to exhale on the exertion. But as we get into a movement like this, we want to make sure the breathing is steady and deep and continuous. So if the repetitions are going a little bit quicker than what would be a natural, normal breath cycle, don't worry about that. Just breathe deeply and continuously. Slow down the movement a little bit if you need to. 2 more times, good. And the last one. Let's bring the hands down. Head up, back nice and straight. Inhale on the way down, press. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here you go, last one, 10. I'm going to drop down to my knees, walk my hands back just to show you this. We'll be doing a lot of work where we're up and then we're down and then we're coming back up. And it's not uncommon, if you're not used to that sort of work, to get a little bit lightheaded perhaps on those transitions. So anytime we've been low, take a moment, take a knee and a foot, catch your breath. Press down on that thigh, lift yourself up. So always check that. If you find yourself getting up quickly, you feel a little dizzy, squeeze your legs together. That pumping, contracting of the muscles of the leg, bring the blood back up to your head. All right? Run it out again. Nice deep breaths right here. From here, our basic run, I want to introduce another basic movement, basic locomotion pattern that we do through the course of the day. Just reaching and walking. We might do it in athletics, from tennis to baseball to soccer, but it's this idea right here. Left foot steps forward and diagonal and then back. And then the right foot forward and back. So it's just this diagonal or a little bit of a side 45 lunge step. I just want to get that action going. V, left foot out, bring your hands together. So now we get this established with the lower body. With the upper body, I'm going to swing in the direction that I'm stepping. So swing to the right, swing to the left, swing to the right, swing to the left. So begin to explore how the body rotates. And anything from swinging a bat, swinging a golf club, hockey stick, throwing a ball. But to work and to engage the rotation muscles. Oftentimes our movements get limited in terms of straight forward and back or straight up to the side. We don't do enough of this twisting. So I find that this is wonderful for the legs, for the hips, working its way all the way through the back, working on the range of motion of the scapula, through the shoulders. 4 more. 3, good. 2, and then 1, and we'll run it out again. Deepen that breath. So that rotation was a swing from low to high. The next one, same diagonal step, is going to be a rotation from high to low. So it's going to look more like a chopping motion. So I step left and chop. Over the shoulder, chop down. Rotate. Push through the right foot and twist. Push through the left. So the back leg. Push down through that back leg. At the same time that I'm doing this, I'm keeping my head up, keeping my chest up. So I'm maintaining a real nice vertical axis through my spine. Having that rotation. Good. 4 more. 3, and 2, and 1 right here. I'll go sideways. Hands down, walk the feet out. And inhale on the way down, exhale and press. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here you go, last one. And then from here, press the hips up and back. Push down through your right heel and then your left heel. Good, right and left. Do a nice stretch, press, good, press. Extend those arms, head down, hips high. Right here, bend the knees, walk the feet up. Roll it all the way up. So one of the other concepts that I'd like to introduce to you guys is something I call active recovery. You're probably used to going to the gym, say doing a set on a machine, and then you rest for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute, and you do another set. So what I like to do is we've exhausted muscle groups or we've exhausted energy systems. We can allow those particular things to recover while we work somewhere else. Bring the feet out wide. Right here, so that pushing through the upper body. Upper body recovers while we have the feet turned out, knees and feet pointing in the same direction. And squat right here. The running in place definitely got the heart rate up. So right here, we can allow the heart rate to slow down a little bit. We can work on and focus on that breathing. We can pay off a little bit of oxygen debt. Here we go, good press. Good press. 4 more. 3. Good. 2. And then 1. Good. Shake it out a little bit. I'm going to grab a set of weights. I'm going to use kettlebells this morning. If you have a set of weights, please grab them. If you don't have any weights, you can do these movements without a weight. Just do the movement. Or you can even improvise. Maybe you have some wood by your fireplace, or you've got a book that you can pick up and swing. So feel free to grab something external or just stay with the movement. Right here, my knees are slightly bent. I'm going to swing the weights forward and back, just swinging those weights. My body does a little bit of counterbalancing so that I don't fall. I'll go sideways so you guys can see this right here. Slight bend to the knees, strong through the abdomen, working through the chest, the shoulders, and the back. So you see that swinging. Oftentimes, especially with traditional strength training, we tend to emphasize staying perfectly still and just trying to target the one muscle group that we're trying to hit. But with a functional type of movement right here, we don't necessarily feel the need to isolate one single muscle group, but rather I want to train a group of muscles that elicit a pattern of movement. So right here, I'm going to curl the weights up, back, curl up, and back, curl up, back, curl, smooth. So as I'm doing this, the movement has a nice fluidity to it. Use weights that are light enough so that there's no jerking motion. The arms are bending, but then they're also straightening nicely. The shoulders are staying down. Again, there's that work as you see that slight sway going all the way down to the ankles. Good, 4 more, and 3, good, 2. All right, and last one. So now from here, I'll turn again on an angle. My feet are approximately hip width. I'm going to reach down. My knees are bent. I want to try to get to a position where my heart is lower than my head, okay? Now, if this is too hard in terms of the bend, you can bring your weights onto a table or onto an elevated surface. Right here, I'm going to lift up, pull the left, and then the right. And as I pull, I'm going to turn my head too. I'm looking back past the left shoulder, looking back past the right shoulder. Good, left. And right. Good, and pull. Press down through those legs. So again, a movement like this, an alternating row, when we become mindful, we see how much the body is working. Parts of the body stabilizing, other parts of the body contracting to elicit the movement. 4 more. Good. And 3. Good. 2. All right. And last one. Right here, I'm going to bend my knees, bring the weights back. So when I lift up, I'll give you the angle here. I'm lifting up right along this fall line of the body. I don't want to be here and start to lift because that can put a strain in my back. So anytime I'm lifting, my head is up, my back is straight, hips are low, and I'm lifting with my legs. Excellent, right here. Bring the weights up to your shoulders. Slight bend to the knees, press the left arm up, and then press the right arm up. And left, good, and right, excellent. 4 more. And last one. Excellent. I'm going to rotate back in. I'm going to set the weights back down. All right. Again, picking the weights up, setting the weights down, making sure the body is stable. Run it out. Run it out. So before we did running and squatting. On this one, I'm going to run. I'm going to drop back into a lunge. Again, I'm going to run on 3 counts, drop back and lunge on 4th count. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3. One more time. And right here, stay in this position. So, going get on the same page. Have your right foot forward. Your left leg back. I want you to bring the weight onto that right leg. You can initially start with your hands on your hips. I'm going to lift the left knee, set the left foot back down, but setting down softly, not shifting the weight back, keeping the weight on the right. So lift and down. It's a repeater movement. Now, if you want to add to that, bring your left arm out and your right arm back. And your arms are going to pump in conjunction with the knee lift. Left arm goes back as the left knee comes up. Ready? We'll go. We'll try to add a little tempo to it. So coordinate it, remember first, no arms, then add the arms. You feel that you're getting out of sync, you can disregard the arms, just stay low on that right leg, drive that left knee, 4 more times. All right, and we'll switch sides. So bring the weight forward on the left leg, right leg is back again. Knee lift and down, lift and down and drive. So even though right here, it's the right leg that's moving, it's the left leg that's doing the work. It's the left leg supporting the weight of the body and controlling the forces in terms of the movement of the body. Good, 8 more. And let's bring it all the way down for another set of push-ups, please. You're gonna press through the toes, hips, heels, head all in line. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Right here, bring it all the way down. And I'm going to angle myself so you can see. Legs are out, heels are down, slight bend to the knees. Lowering myself down slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, pausing right here. Abdominal muscles are engaged, my shoulder blades are off the ground, as well as my shoulders. And from here, inhale, pull the elbows back, pull the shoulders back, sit tall, press out. And lift. And press out. Good. And lift. Deepen that breath. Engage. Good. Here we go, 1 more time. Bring it out right here. Abs are engaged. Hold, bring the arms out wide. Fingers pointing up, palms facing in. Reach across with your left arm and rotate that hand so that you're looking at the back of your wrist. And then reach across with your right. Again, rotate so you're looking at the back of the wrist. Reaching forward, reaching on a diagonal. Squeeze the legs together. Keep the body still from the hips down. Just twisting the torso. Visualizing that we're taking the abdominal muscles. We're trying to wring it out. We're trying to twist those muscles. Good, 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 good. 4 more times. Nice. So we talked about coming up from the ground. I'm going to roll onto my right side. Right leg is down. Press up. So I'm on the outside of that leg. I'm going to bring the left foot flat with the knee bent. Use my hands. Press up. 1 foot. 1 knee, deep breath. I'm going to lift all the way up. I'm going to face you guys. Right foot forward. That simulated sprint, that knee drive. Again, here we go. Left arm goes back as that left knee comes up. So you see, stay low, quiet through the torso. Arms pump, but not a lot of movement up and down of the head. Strong through the abdomen. Stay low on that right leg. Good, 4, 3, 2, and straight away switch. Left leg forward, drive. Pump those arms. And right here, deep breath, stretch it up, float it out nice and wide. Bring it down, slide the hands down, walk the hands out. and push-ups again. Press. Just some basic push-ups right here, nothing fancy. One more. Excellent. And let's bring it all the way onto our backs again. This time, bring legs up. Feet together. Knees bent. Press your elbows down. Rotate so the side of the right leg comes to the ground, and then back over side of the left leg to the ground. Rotate. And back. Nice deep breath. Up and over. Good. So right here, we get a nice stretching and aligning of the back. I mentioned earlier through one of the exercises, this idea of rotating the body around the vertical axis and engaging all those muscles that assist with the rotation is very, very important. One more time. Good, bring it back center. Pull both legs in, lift up your head, kick the heels down, roll up and reach. Roll back, kick, press down, reach. Good. So even here, we've gone from the rotation of the back, now the rounding of the back, and then the extension of the back. It's real important to work on this and enhance spinal articulation. One more time, good, and reach. So right here, bring the side of the leg down, both hands down, onto one foot, one knee. Again, take a nice deep breath, check it, good, bring it all the way back up, excellent. Let's pick up the weights again. Right here, the weights are gonna be right alongside the body. Again, the arms are down, weights aren't coming out, weights aren't going back, right alongside the body. Inhale on the way down, keeping the feet flat, reach down low. Good. Exhale on the way up. Inhale. Push the hips low. Keep the back extended. Lifting with the legs. And one more. Nice. From here, externally rotate. Bring the weights up to the shoulders. Internally rotate. Bring the weights back down. Externally rotate up to the shoulders. Internally rotate back down. Oftentimes, especially when we do shoulder work, we do a front raise, we do a lateral raise, we do an overhead press. But again, carrying through this theme of rotational capacities of the body, think about how the muscles rotate. The chest is open and the chest closes. Look at that rotation of the arm. Pull the shoulder blades together and rotate back in. Rotate up, rotate down. Palms facing away, palms facing in. One more time. Palms facing away, palms facing in right here. Take the feet wide, feet turned out. Sink down and lift. Keep the head up, keep the back extended. So the idea of lifting with the legs. Feel the weight going down into the bottom of your feet. Good. 4, 3, 2. On the last one, stay low, stay low. There are many different variables that go into exercise program construction. One of them is the range of motion. So right here, just stay with this limited range. Just feel that fatigue. Good, good, good. Add up, and let's set the weights back down, please. Let's go back into what's going to look like a push-up position, but not push-ups. I'm going to go on an angle right here and draw the right knee in and then the left knee in. That knee comes in, but the weight's going back through the back foot. So I'm not setting this foot down, just comes in and in. Just get used to this, almost like a march in place. And I'm going to pick up the tempo a little bit so it turns into a little bit of a run. Pressing down firmly through the arms, keeping the head up, keeping the hips low. And then feet down, press through the heels, bring your hips up. Good, bring it back down, hips low, and run it out again. And then from here, hips go back up. Push through those arms. Good, walk the feet back up. Roll it all the way up again. We were down low. Get up slowly. Pay attention to your breathing. Run it out again. So before, we've done the 3 and then 4. 3 counts, squat on 4, 3 counts, lunge on 4. Let's go back to that diagonal step that we did. So let's run 3, diagonal step forward on the 4th count. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Good. And now from here, bend the knees. Bring the hands down, come up on your toes. You can see I'm on my toes, my heels are lifted, my hands are down. I'm going to do a little bit of quadrupedal work. Now, quadrupedal work that we're probably most familiar with would be a push-up. Weight coming into our hands, weight coming into our feet. What I want to do are some other variations on hands and feet holding the weight of the body. Right here, I'm going to turn, just bring your head to your left shoulder and then turn. Bring your head to your right shoulder. This idea of turning in the direction I'm looking, my body wants to organize itself to follow my eyes. So now I'm going to turn, look left. And as I do that, I'm going to begin to twist, pushing down through the ball of the left foot and left knee pointing left. My right knee begins to come forward. I'm going to push down into my right hand directly under the shoulder, and I'm going to extend my right leg through. Left foot, left knee bent, pointed back through. Left hand down, turn, extend the left leg through. So again, careful with the rotation of the knee. Let's take it very slowly right now. Weight-bearing foot and knee pointed in the same direction. Weight-bearing arm directly under the shoulder. And one more time. Right here, have a seat, bring the legs out wide. So some more mobility work through the hips, through the knees, through the ankles, and into the back. Turn, so that your knees point over to your right. And then bring the knees up, press the feet down, turn so that the knees point to the left. Left arm is back, just have your right arm neutral at the moment. And then reach back with the right, knees twist, look to the right, reach back with the left. Now to add a little bit more range of motion into the upper body, keep the hands back. Keep the hands back on that twist. Internally rotated the left leg, externally rotate the right, and then back. Again, the right leg is now internally rotated. Again, working on hip mobility. So this idea of working mobility throughout the workout to enhance the body's functionality. Good. It's both, in some respects, injury rehabilitation. That's what I get called to do with a lot of my clients, but also I'd like to think more in terms of the injury prehabilitation. What can we do to build sort of an earthquake-proof body architecture so that we can prevent ourselves from getting hurt? And part of that is this enhancement of the body's range of motion, full range through the shoulders, elbows, wrists, through the spine, through the back, through the knees, through the hips, through the ankles. So right here, let's bring all the way back around all fours. I'm going to go sideways to give you different angles. I'm going to turn, look to the right, extend the left leg through. And turn, extend and again, press. Good, and again, press. 4 more, 3, and 2, and then here we go, last 1. Excellent, bring it all the way back down again. This time bring the bottom of the feet together. Pull those feet towards you, side of the feet still on the ground. Sit up tall, let the elbows drop and press down against the inner thigh. Turn, look back past your left shoulder, and then turn. Look back past the right shoulder, again, twist. And again, twist. And again, twist. So again, feel that rotation of the spine. From the base of the spine all the way through shoulder blades, shoulders, feeling that stretching through the neck. And one more time. Excellent, right here. Let's come back up on all fours. What I want to do is reach over to my left and skip over to the left. Reach to the right. Just a little shuffle step, reach. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to push down into my right foot. I'm going to bring the left foot to where the right foot had been. And I'm going to switch. Down low, switch. And down low, switch. Good. And one more time, each direction. One more, good. And then right here, bring it up. Again, we're down low. Coming up, deep breaths. Right here, roll the shoulders up and back. Sinking down into the left foot, going right back, down into the right, good. So you don't have to over-exaggerate, but just notice the connections, how there's lines of muscle, fascia, tissue that work diagonally through the body. The arms stay low, good. Pressing down into the ground. Good, roll both shoulders up and back, both. And then take that left arm. Palm comes up and it rotates, palm down, up and around. Smooth range of motion. Go slowly at first. If you can do it smoothly and pick up some speed, pick up a little momentum, that's great. We're moving both in the shoulder, but it's also movement of the shoulder joints. I want you to feel the extension through the rib cage. Feel that weight dropping down into that leg. Now with the right arm. Palm comes up and it rotates. Good. Good, rotate, nice. 4 more times. 3, and 2. Good, last one. Open and close through the chest and through the shoulders and through the back. So get that nice range of motion. Again, we often feel and emphasize and focus on the stretching through the chest, but I also want you to notice is that stretch across the upper back. When those shoulders and arms come forward, we get what we call protraction of the scapula. Good, right here. Take your left hand, bring it to the outside of your head and just twist and look back. Past your right shoulder. Come back center. Bring the right hand to the outside of the head and twist, look back. That's the left shoulder. Good. Right here, let's bring it all the way down to the ground, please. Take your legs out wide. Stretch up and reach out. See if you can get to your toes. If you can't get to your toes, just go to your legs. Keeping those legs straight. Don't let the knees bend because you'll get to your toes. That's a little bit of a cheat on what we want the stretch to accomplish, which is to relax the posterior chain through the back of the legs, through the gluteal muscles, through the lower back. Nice deep breath. Exhale, sink a little further into the stretch. Nice deep breath. A little further into the stretch. Take your left foot, bring it in. Bring the outside of that leg down and lean forward. Lean out over that leg. Good. And switch, extend the left leg out, bring the right foot in, and lean out over that leg. Nice deep breath. Good, bring it all the way back up. And my friends, let's finish it off right here this morning. We're gonna sit nice and tall, legs are crossed, drop your hands down. And as always, at the end of a workout, look back through it. Think about first how you carved out 45 minutes for this, for the movement. And never look at the workout just as another thing on the things to do today list. Okay, this is not simply going out and picking up groceries or grabbing the dry cleaning or any of the other myriad chores and errands that we have to do. This is the 45 minutes that strengthens our body, to get us in touch with our physical self, that gives us energy and strength and confidence for everything else that gets thrown at us through the course of the day. So feel that. Congratulate yourself. Feeling strong, feeling healthy, feeling aligned, feeling energized. Take a deep breath. Stretch your arms up nice and high. Float those arms out nice and wide. Bring them down. Bring them in. Press them together. And my friends, thank you very much for coming to join me. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.